All right, good afternoon, everyone. I'm so happy to be in this room with everyone here. What a great privilege. My name is Jared John Dawala, and I will be speaking to us. Before I go into that, I'm a real estate IQ expert with half a decade of experience in the real estate sector, and also having to grow up in a home whereby my parents are civil servants, and I've seen what my topic, which I'll be saying today, the decline in livelihood of retirees across Nigeria, what has done to them. I will start by giving us a statistic by the National Bureau of Statistics. In 2022, they gave a statistic of about 10.2 million retirees in Nigeria. And this number are not going down because in 2020, about 9.4 million retirees in Nigeria. And the statistic also shows that 40 to 60% of these people undergo what we call post-decline in livelihood. What does that mean? It means someone that is earning 100,000 goes back to earn 20,000 or far less than that. And this has already been a problem in the Nigerian economy. But most of us have not paid attention to this because, human beings tend to live life in the present without seeing the future. I will ask a question. What effect will retirement planning have on potential retirees in Nigeria? But I won't answer this question now. I'll answer this question at the end of this presentation. I'll give us the three challenges that most retirees tend to face here in Nigeria. The first, we have delayed or unpaid pension. Some of us that have parents, we know how they suffer to earn their gratuity and pension. Sometimes you have to even forfeit a certain amount of the money for them to be able to get their money back. And this has already been a huge problem in the Nigerian economy because most retirees, before their pension and gratuity start coming, most of them are already been stricken with illness and all of that. And when the money comes, they just begin to treat themselves and nothing good come out of it. The second point is housing and living condition. For most of us that are working class here, we can attest that at a point in time, we mostly live in a rented house. We live almost most of our working years in a rented apartment. And sometimes few years towards retirement, that is when we begin to think of we need to get a house of our own or have a good investment that will help us in the nearest future. And this has affected a lot of retirees. And the third point is lack of retirement planning. This will lead me back to the question that I asked at the beginning of this presentation. So here, according to Collier and Idibra 2022, retirees in Nigeria today resemble beggars, particularly those who retire without planning. And you can attest to that as true. There are a lot of retirees after retirement, directors in big organizations, but after retirement, they have nothing to write home about. Kogan 2020 defined retirement planning as the process of determining retirement income, goals, action, and decision necessary to achieve those goals. We all seated in this room will agree with me that we have goals. We have plans. But the question is, are we really working in line with these goals? A time will come that we will no longer do what we are doing today. What is your plan for the nearest future? What is your plan when you retire, when you age? How do you intend to have a better lifestyle after you have retired? I will end with this. Failing to plan is planning to fail. If you don't plan towards your retirement age, if you don't plan towards the latter days, definitely you will be among the 40 to 60% of those that are facing what we call the post-retirement decline. Thank you very much. My name is still Jared John Dawala. Thank you.